How's practice been since the Iowa State game?
Well, actually, we only had practice yesterday. Yeah. It's funny. We watched the second half of the Iowa State game, and then we watched TCU's scout. And then we come out, practice, they were moving. I even told them after practice, I wish we moved like that the second half of the Iowa State game. I'd rather move like that in a game than in practice. And then it was funny, Linda Stepney asked me, she was accusing Pat Biondo, our video guy, of slowing our tape down and speeding TCU's up. I said, no, that's what I was talking about during the game. But, it's good to let them see that. It really is. And I told them the next time, if this occurs again and I'm telling you you're not going hard, or, you can go back to that situation and start believing me that we need to go a little bit harder. So it was good for them to see it on film.
Do you like having so many players close to the end of their career that, that can approach them a couple of ways?
Well, it's good for this year. I don't like it for next year. I wish they were all juniors again, to be honest with you. But, that was my biggest. Yeah, exactly. That was my biggest thing is, I said after Iowa State game, them seniors, with 5 seniors, you think some of them would step up and say, you know what, we're not going hard, you know what. And, I've talked to a couple of them since then, and they, in their mind, they knew they weren't going hard, but yet they couldn't do anything about it. They just couldn't get it going. And we haven't been going up and down the floor in practices. It's been mostly half court, and I try to save their legs. I think we do a pretty good job saving their legs. So, it's just one of them games. When you can win that type of game, you have to be happy about that. But I was just disappointed in our effort.
Those last 10 minutes of the first half, maybe that was the best stretch you had all year.
Yeah,
one of the best stretches.
Oh, absolutely. We were playing well. We was hitting our shots. We were defending. We were running. We were sprinting. And absolutely, that 10 minutes was. But, that I always tell them, when you show me you can do that, I expect that all the time. And that's the problem. Don't show me you can do that and expect me to settle for anything less. And, that's the thing. I've always said we got good people on this basketball team, and there's no doubt in my mind. We're known for playing hard. That just upset me the other night because I just didn't think we played hard.
You did a TCU team Saturday. It appears to be much improved over last year. Got a lot of the players.
They were very, very athletic. I think their center is 3rd in the country or something, shot blocks. They'll play that 2-3 matchup, almost like Syracuse men does, and they leave her in the back, and you get in there, and she just tries to block everything you put up, and then they'll change. It looks like a zone, and they'll go into man out of it. So, your guards, we worked on that yesterday. Your guards have to cut, and then if guards are taking you through, then they're in man. If they're not taking you through, then they're in the zone. So we just got to be able to identify that and space our point guards and get us in our sets.
Yes, you got to pay attention to Medley. She's at the top of it.
Yeah, she's their leading scorer, and she's their point guard. They go with her. Very, very good. Can shoot the 3 deep, can penetrate, can make plays. So, it's just another top point guard in the conference. I've seen a lot of top-notch point guards in this conference since we've been here.
Maybe more than the Big East.
Yeah, overall.
There were a few good ones.
Yeah, absolutely. It seems like every team we play has a quality point guard that can score, and that's something we have to contend with. And, one of the things that teams do against us, they set a pick with their 5 on their point guard and try to let them go to work.
How do you, with 9 games left, in a month, I guess about you call it a month left, how do you take a veteran team like this and peak it towards the playoff time?
Well, I just think, we talked about NCAA tournament, and I normally don't do this, but I want them to understand the importance of these next 9 games because it's all about seeding. And if this group of 5 want to have a great seed in the NCAA tournament and do something, special, then it's all about these next 9 games. And as far as peaking, I just think we just keep cutting down practices and doing more film and then go back to fundamentals. That's something we did yesterday. I think at times, you get caught up in the season, you're worried about X's and O's, and you forget about your fundamentals. And so that's something we want to emphasize going down the stretch here too.